Hello, and welcome to my first video on working with UITextField. For this tutorial, we're going to start by creating a new project. We're going to go with a basic single view application. Go ahead and click Next. And we'll just name this UITextField. And make sure our language is Swift. Click Next. I'm just going to save this on the desktop. And I'm going to jump into our storyboard. And I'm going to go ahead and hide the Project Navigator panel and just drag on a UI text field. Alright. Just going to center this here. Drag it out a bit. Make sure it's still centered. And I'm going to grab a button, because we're going to need that as well. And I'm just going to drag that here. I'm going to click on both of these items and reset to suggested constraints. And now we're just going to make a couple of connections, and we'll be just about done. We're going to go ahead and jump into our assistant editor here. And we're just going to grab our button, hold down Control, and drag over here. And we'll go ahead and call this Submit Button. And we're going to make sure that it's an action. We'll go ahead and hit Continue. And the only thing we're going to do when we hit the button is just print out the text that's entered into the logs. So we're just going to go print. And actually I'm going to leave that blank for now because we need one more connection first. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab the text field. Again, we're going to do a control drag. And we're just going to put it right there. We're just going to say text field. Okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go text field.text. That's what we're going to print out. So now when we run the application, whatever we type in, when we hit the button, it's going to print that to the logs. I'm going to go ahead and run that, and I'm also going to open up down here the console so that we can see when it prints out the text. And I'm just waiting on the simulator to start up. Here we go. Alright, our app is loading. Okay. So now I'm just going to enter hello world and hit the button. And there you go. Hello world. Actually, there's one last thing you want to do. If you're working with text fields and you want to not have it say optional and have the quotes, then just go in here at the end and hit that exclamation point, and that tells it to force unwrap it. That means convert the container that may or may not have information. Go ahead and get the value from it no matter what. So that could be a problem if there wasn't something entered, but in this case there's always going to be either something entered or blank, so it won't be an issue. I'm going to go ahead and hit run one more time and just show you how that works. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and select this again, show the keyboard. We're just going to put in hello world, and we'll hit the button. There we go. Now what would happen if we didn't have hello world in here? Like I was saying, if it was blank it might be an issue, but because of the way UITextField works, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm going to go ahead and hit the button one more time with nothing in it, and it should just have an empty line. Let's see. Yes, as you can see, it scrolled off because it was an empty line. That's it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we'll talk more about other ways to use UI text fields. If you found this tutorial helpful or would like others, please rate and subscribe. Thank you.